Second semi-final that I promise you will deliver. Lisbon, make some noise!
Oh, let's get that energy. Let's get it going. Dust 2. Every map here has the potential.
What a challenge it could be. Jax next to Humvee. No armor on those Berettas. Grenades up close just in case. Magis predicts the position. That's the opening kill of the map. And in the back plat, Masuda finds another, but it's Alexi from window. 2 kills, and suddenly that takes the wind out of it, but a tap from Dupree down in the tunnels, and a flank back through the T-spawn from Nico. ZywOo, he'll shut down the Finnish IGL, and the bomb's been planted, so now Nico needs to try and piece together a clutch to kick things off in the very first map. And he does a quick redirection, maybe some misdirection that could end up screwing over Vitality. He will have separate engagements. ZywOo keeping his head tucked. A little bit of space offered to Nico. He sees that first duel, decides to push in, hunting the head of the second. But this is so passive from Vitality. Oh. They just let him walk into his death, and they take away the pistol.
Oh, you could see.
Masuda knows danger looms. Oh, you feel that? A dig down into the tunnels, flash to deal with Alexi, and something back for Vitality, but nothing comes for free. 3v3, scout shot top mid, m0NESY finds the money, and Apex trades that right back. A battle for round 2.
Nico with just the deagle. 30 health to him, and he gets the first one.
Of course he does. But what about the last one? That's Apex. And he's got this bomb plant made easy. Jax picks up the smoke. No armor. Trying to piece together information. Now a flash being thrown. Apex looking to buy more time. Goes wide on ramp. Jax a sitting duck. And Vitality will convert for 2.
Oh yeah, he does it. That's off his flash as well. Jax eats that.
Alexi with the op to be tested because they lost m0NESY. Hunter catches the kill towards mid, and Alexi strikes down Dupree, but he can't double up onto Apex. And so that bomb crosses over. Just enough time to spare, but it can't be planted for long, and Hunter shoots sharp. It's ZywOo in the clutch. 2 down from CT, another wraps back, and ZywOo just waits for those jump shots to potentially come through. Little bits of damage, and he suddenly finds himself on a silver platter as G2 will break through.
Hey guys, as always, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG, the best website to open cases, and not only. Recently, they've added the old but gold classic mode, where many players add their skins and the winner takes it all. The catch is, the more you add, the bigger chance of winning you have. Here, for example, I bet my gut knife black lemonade for $108, which gave me 30% chance of winning the round. And luckily, I won and took all the bank of $354. Withdrawing skins is super easy. Just go to your inventory and select the skins you want to withdraw. And in less than a minute, you'll receive a trade offer. So, if you want to play too, Hot Pizza has many different payment methods, as well as a cool bonus from me. Use code VLADIPART to get 50 cents for free. Link will be in description below.
Hinge smoke lands and no punishment for it, but oh my god, Dupree thinks you can just jump across. m0NESY takes his legs out, face plant from Dupree, face palm as Vitality lose that man advantage. A grenade that's gonna miss its target. And Apex tries to jump over. We're talking 10 seconds, and Nico's just trying to lock in, but a backstab comes through from Magisk, and Hunter's able to answer, but they won't stop this bomb plant despite those best efforts. Apex finds his footing, and ZywOo will look for another post-plant impact.
Ooh, this is risky. It's a single box plant, right? So ZywOo has to play kind of close to that situation.
He's scoped in and waiting. Oh, that's something to come. m0NESY's getting closer. There's the headshot from the upper, and Apex is gonna answer. He sees the jump and can't punish, tries to change positions. m0NESY's down, Apex with 3! The Predator feasts on ramp and gives Vitality their 4th.
The caller, the leader, and the fragger. God damn, if you had any questions about Apex, they've just been answered. Another clutch already this half.
Oh, that continuation spray. He knows that Hunter's coming.
Yeah, and you know, the next time he says something, everyone's gonna listen. Oh, that guy's telling me what to do? Yeah. I'm on board.
So suave, so smooth. But one they can afford to play with 2 smokes set down and a missed shot from m0NESY. He's about to get squeezed. He does have a player to help him. Hunter pops up. m0NESY pops Masuda, and the only thing that comes through is Magisk off of tunnels. But a Galil down to Hunter. 3 frags from him, and a solid B defense from G2. They attack from both sides, and both fronts shut down. 3 rounds now to the CTs.
Yeah, they read that attack like a picture book. That was so simple. They knew exactly the timings. Hunter pops up perfectly to help out m0NESY, who helps him by getting the kill inside of the window. And Hunter just accurately tracking through the smoke as Magisk tries.
And then the rest of the Glocks try to follow through. NiKo keeps himself crouched. Oh, 3 kills from it. And m0NESY here to clean up shop. A full house on the A site.
He's
that
a
one just
shooter.
way too easy.
I know he's a fan favorite here. We saw the m0NESY chance earlier.
Dot crosshair
When you
for
got a
NiKo.
dot that small, you can't miss.
Yeah, right? Only headshots.
Yeah, that's right.
Figuratively.
Yeah.
Oh, m0NESY gets pre-fired by that one. They try to throw the deeper smoke because they only have the one. dupreeh with a zinger of a headshot and a near chance to double down onto Alexi. We've got softened targets for the CTs, but dupreeh not liking his chances with only 10 seconds. He concedes this, and Vitality's lead is suddenly gone. A tied game at 5-all.
Yeah, we got a real match now. G2 started off slow with the aim, and now it feels like Vitality are a little bit on the back foot. Idea's not there. We're talking about 2 clutch rounds out of Apex.
Smoke ahead of it. Masuda on the ledge, and NiKo blinded by that. Value in the flat. Oh! With the USP point blank, he gets away. In what world? There comes the push. NiKo with the off angle, awaits them. Cuts down ZywOo, cuts down Magisk, Alexi and m0NESY into the kill feed. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got G2 in the lead.
Yeah, with 5 straight, no less, into this first half. I think you've got to be pretty happy about the fact that, again, you lost a 3v1 retake, right? A heroic performance from Apex. But not only did those situations not go your way, you still continue to climb back into the game. They have not had problems since then.
This utility usage is just so consistent. Point blank, Magisk. He gets cut off of what's looking to be the split. We get the smokes towards spawn. More utility goes down. It's 20 seconds, and the B site soon to be under assault. But from where is what G2 have to ask themselves. m0NESY keeps looking towards tunnels, but it's window that he needs to hold. He takes a bunch of damage, 8 seconds. m0NESY looking to hold this off, but missed shots come through. Alexi hot on the heels, and with no time, this fizzles out. Now Apex has to hold, and he goes down after time.
Oh, he dies. After time, he loses all his money, and that has to be partly on him too. The fact that it goes so late. Look how incredibly good G2 were in that position at holding their utility. They were not scared of a mid-B split in this position. 10 seconds left. m0NESY can stand in the open knowing the flash isn't coming through. Take that duel into window. Has Hunter rely on, who's been very consistent.
Nothing has come for free to Vitality. Not in the last 6 rounds. m0NESY scoped in. Missed shot, gets dinked, but NiKo is always on this ramp, and he is always that clean. Taps down 3. Easy does it versus pistols, but you just make sure that you rock Vitality's world. 4 kills for NiKo, a damn near ace, but m0NESY grabs that last one. NiKo, 20 kills and 7 deaths.
Man, they can't even find respite getting to the elbow. Like, he's stopping them in the middle of that engagement. He's been so good as well at fighting on very precise timings where Alexi will have a new test, a flash, Apex. That lands right on Masuda. It's maybe misplaced, maybe it's Masuda turns too early. Either way, it doesn't work.
Goose player goes down. But that's not NiKo, and he has held this ramp way too many times. Oh, they line up for him. NiKo finally gonna be closed down on Jax. He's trying to run up from ramp. We've got kills in from Vitality. Finally a bomb plant, but what about a clutch? 3 kills on Magisk, and it's him versus m0NESY. Point blank, off shot, missed. AK swap hits, and that's the young gun to give G2 9.
Yeah, it's just one more clutch, but it's a shoulder peek for the ages. Mondesi baits out a key one. You never know how close this game will get. So that could mean everything.
Oh, that swap to the AK.
Oh my God. Those, Magis is about to crouch under that box, but you can just rely on this kid.
And it's a fight where he's outnumbered, but not necessarily outskilled. This case, yes, it is Apex to go one better. And it looks like just as this half comes to an end, who now know that it's maximum one member of the CTs towards A. They go ahead and cross, and without doing utility, they manage to move over unannounced. Jax, 1 kill so far this half, but luckily a team stacked with talent. And as that bomb goes down, Apex goes hunting. He'll die towards the end, but this will be the 6th for Vitality. And so you have to ask yourselves, can their CT side bring it back? Can this type of a performance from Nico just transition into the most stellar entries that we have seen yet in Lisbon? We'll find out after the break as G2 lead after their CT side. 15 rounds, 21-9. He's got Hunter and Mondesi and Alexi B all with 12 kills behind him. That's enough of the pack for G2 to write home about a win, but we'll see, because they've got ZywOo on ramp right now trying to hunt heads. Mondesi planting behind the boxes. He's got a challenge here on the right side. ZywOo still waiting to connect, and by the time he finally does, he's lost a couple teammates. The long pinch, probable and a problem. Mondesi just keeping himself down, pops back up, in with 2 headshots, and in the meanwhile, Magis gets killed by Alexi. It's double digits immediately for G2.
In perfect control. They cause so much disruption. They're peeking from so many different positions. You don't know when they're going to peel back, when a flash is going to come. I think one thing that's been so cool to see is in the middle of the fights, the flash assist that we see in the kill feed. That says so much about the cohesion and the chemistry between these teams. Nico, he was one-tapping everybody in the first half. This second one, he gets 3 flash assists on that pistol round.
First half, not enough action. ZywOo behind Cart. Ooh, I love that. Extends in. Further damage. Apex with the scout shot. ZywOo's going off. He holds them in from Car. The Cyborg one after another. Vitality. Quick answer.
Man, who holds his nerve like him? How often do you see him raise his hand, too, after a clip?
Look at this. The duality of ZywOo and Apex on the same position. Clones in the corner. Suddenly that scout feels like a pea shooter. But we saw what ZywOo could do with it in round 17. Just hit those headshots. Spray from Magisk. Shaves down all of the HP from G2.
Ooh.
But nothing in position to stop them. We've got a guy trying to crawl out from CT spawn. There is the scout headshot, sure enough. Oh, and it's Apex with the follow-up. But Nico's gonna get him over the side of that smoke as ZywOo doubles back to make sure that he's not being pinched. That Molotov's gonna burn Nico off of this position. Sure enough, now he's down to 8. He's given himself nothing as the nade finds him. The homing missile strikes, and Jax has to come back in a 1v2 as they start to get on top of that bomb. A spray from Jax responded back. It's Magisk to tie this game at 10.
That's absurd. I mean, another scout headshot from ZywOo. He's not missing tonight. That hold is superb just from an individual perspective. Some late nades there. The Molotov and HE, both necessary to take out Nico, who tries to carefully get out of that molly, crouching and looking down.
A couple Danes inside a bomb site. Perfectly timed flashbang. Here comes the test. Magisk gets that second as nobody's allowed to emerge through smoke, and that immediately turns back what's left of G2. Magisk simply shuts them down. And if they think they're gonna get away for free, well, they've yet to meet Masuda. He clears the board with Dupree. Vitality take a 12th, and that is now 3 rounds back and forth. They're not trying their absolute hardest to go and stop G2 from taking mid, from getting into Cat. Sure enough, Nico hit ever so slightly by another, but he's gonna swoop down into the CT spawn, and Dupree, he's able to hold that. In fact, he comes out with 2 kills. Dupree with a 3rd, and then ZywOo finds that little sliver of a gap. That is all Dupree from inside B doors through CT spawn, saving Apex. ZywOo waits for him and locks this one in. It's the French opera to make the difference. Vitality lead by 2, finally putting a bit of distance. Alexi point blank. No, he's found out by Apex, just spams through the door, and the scout shots continue to try and connect. but no luck for m0NESY so far. Hitting the Xbox, Hunter flies down into the spawn, is found out by Apex through smoke, and then he emerges with full vision. Nico, 10 health, m0NESY 60, 30 seconds, and there's one from Nico as smokes fade. ZywOo with the back of the head of Nico gets the trade straight back. m0NESY scout in a 1v4. It seems like way too much, and sure enough, countered out by ZywOo yet again. 2 away from winning map 1.
Yeah, and I mean, ZywOo, and that's where most of the action has been.
Oh man, a clash set for long. Jax into the kill feed. Apex still locked inside a pit, but he just saw Jax. He's got a duel and Jax picks it up. Better late than never. And with 2 kills, he puts his team into the advantage. Hunter immediately coming up that catwalk. We got a little life left in G2.
Okay, yeah.
For a team with only 2 terrorist round wins, this could be meaningful. But emphasis on could be, because yet again, just like last time when they were able to break through on this A site, it's Vitality with a ton of money and still a chance to rack up costs against G2. Ooh, but as he switches out, that's when Magis decides to come around the corner. Now he's standing out in the open, and he'll be taken down by Hunter, leaving only Dupree, but another chance at exits here, sure enough. Bomb's gonna pop, and these guys gotta get out of here or else they're gonna die. And so they find their exit, they find their round, they finally get themselves a little bit more. Go for a risk, and a risk that works out, but they don't stop Nico. He's gonna try to challenge this B site. Dupree just dropping grenades, trying to hang on here. There's a terrorist to come out from inside of the tunnels. The Bosnians decide to push through. Dupree stops one, Alexi and m0NESY back in with kills, but Masuda drops the bomb. And now Alexi and Hunter have to go back and reclaim it. Now there is so much time, but not a lot of utility. 30 seconds and Vitality could lock in 15. ZywOo, oh, he drops down into the spawn. Alexi spotted, answers back with a headshot, and Masuda tries to time it, but Alexi's with the clutch!
In the 4th quarter. That's round 28 opened up. We still got dollars in the bank for Vitality, but an important win. And that is another symptom of doing things ahead of time. They can play this 2v2 as slow as they want. And Masuda ends up the one scared as this late smoke picked up from one of the CTs gets dropped in their face. But it turns into a 1v2 in the other direction.
Oh, fast flash, Alexi from the hero to the zero as he gets caught off on blue box. Nico wants the trade, but ZywOo sticks it to him. 5v3, and we're gonna get G2 continuing to try and make this fight happen. They just can't let it slide for free. Still waiting, still waiting. Oh! Insta headshot, but that corner position from Dupree. He's so ready for Jax. And again, if Jax has given us anything, it's impact on long. m0NESY holds mid, lands that shot on Apex, continues to track him, but he can't fall back. Magis through the smoke, he takes him down.
Without getting that kill is what allows Vitality to win and potentially take Dust 2.
2 rounds to close this. Masuda just getting Alexi as he tried to jump over. And Magis through the smoke.
Man,
like, what if m0NESY's able to get up catwalk? Jax puts it out. Masuda kind of lost inside this smoke as he eats that flashbang. ZywOo's right here behind him. What is going on? A lineup! And Jax comes out on top with the trade. But it's still an evacuation from Vitality. And Apex, he dunks Nico. A deep grenade finds its target, and the health bar's low for G2. Double flashbang. ZywOo waiting this entire time for his chance to strike. Apex nearly caught as he looks to join the offer. We've got 3 players pushing up from spawn. 2 Ts inside sight. Another one halfway on long. Magis get Apex in with kills, but m0NESY, he gets wrecked by Magis. And with it, Vitality take map 1.
Yes, sir, they do it. They make it happen. What an absolute war that was. But it's won. They've done half the job. One more map, they close out the series. They get to the finals.
So right here, right now, I want you to give me a reason to talk about Lisbon!
I wish I had lungs like that.
Through the smoke, ZywOo kicks this one off. Little 5v4 feels real good. Apex, ooh, gushed, but not quite dead. Masuda tapping away at Jax. Nico, Alexi, there's the answer. There's the 3v3, but what about Dupree? Hiding in the corner, backs turned, ice cold. He taps into the second. Now the bomb still goes down, so we've got Alexi in an interesting position. Two players coming at him from Banana, but he turns his back to the second, and that is the fatal error. Don't turn your back on a Dane.
Yeah, never turn your back to a Dane. That's it.
Apex, oh, blind as a bat. Perfect flash out of Alexi. He is the Grenadier. Sets records in terms of frag damage, but there's only 7 seconds. What can Masuda do? Just that one kill. Nico finds the bomb plant, and sure enough, G2, it may have been laid out of spawn. They could have just pieced it all together, but Galils are enough. With that first plant, they get a second.
A map where T-side is one of the easiest, if not easier, is one where you'd expect them to get kills, but if they get it out of the way first.
Dupree body blocking the smoke. Will that create a gap? Oh, Magus goes down. Masuda drops, and I don't know if that was her.
No, it wasn't.
But now he's making footsteps, and there comes the arch wrap. Dupree trying his damnedest to block that smoke, but Alexi's still able to get around it, and look how easy that falls in the end.
They gotta play with more confidence than that, right? We have Vitality sitting in position early on. They made their bed.
And so it's the ferocious start continued on. Dupree lucky to be able to hold on to the M4. That's majority save from Vitality.
From the 45, they're still in a good position.
One boosted. Masuda, oh man. Oh, had to have been blind. I mean, he didn't even shoot a shot.
Yeah.
Just standing out there stoically, gets rocked by Jax, and this is back-to-back entries on the B site. Another save.
Yeah.
This is 3 rounds in a row. Vitality just crumble on a bomb site.
Of course, if G2 did go back to mid like they had been doing, then it would have benefited Vitality greatly. So it was another great call, actually.
Where right now, we've only got 2 players. ZywOo, while blind, finds Hunter. Here comes the peek from Masuda, and we've got fights on both fronts.
Oh, the fluidity now. I mean, we had Dupree called over, an extra mercenary. That gave Masuda the confidence to move up forward, knowing he'll be traded.
And imagine, off of the pause, Zonic
Right.
putting a little bit more juice into Vitality as they're looking to lock in a 5v3. ZywOo behind boxes, comes around, and that's Alexi's shutout. It's only Jax so far from G2 to respond. ZywOo waiting. Monacy just behind him, and a little creeping crawl from Dupree to drop the young Opera. This one is good from Vitality, and there it is, a reward from Zonic, a reminder, a little bit of injection of energy, and some movement, some fluidity from Vitality. That's what gets them their second.
Absolutely, man. If they were a little bit foggy, that would have cleared it up. Off the tack, huge help from Zonic, and the ideas push them forward. None of these kills are particularly hard.
And Dupree falling back, but ooh, Alexi thinks he could just go jumping through the smoke. It costs him. Magus gets shredded by Jax. And now ZywOo inside of the site, tries to find an angle, fully flashed, misses his chance to shoot downwards. Dupree gives us another, but it's Nico in the bomb site, and it's G2 man advantage.
Damn, yeah, they do it. I mean, Apex, if they make a huge mistake, maybe
like that.
2v2.
Jax potentially offering an opening. Nico posted with the op. And a smoke grenade creates a bit of ambiguity for Apex. Oh, but he gets cleared out from Hunter inside of the little pit.
I heard the op shot come through, got distracted, and that's just it. Okay, that one, I mean, at least there was an odd that there could be a retake coming in. Like, that's one step better, but at the same time.
For the first time.
Yeah, and G2, they take over Hall's control. Jax is up there, he's like, I'm here early, no one's home. Right, I'm breaking the furniture, right? You're getting called out at this moment. They forfeit pit control. Hunter gets to the end of Halls. They hit him with the lane hit. They lose one in Alexi, but the trade in from Jax, that was key.
Oh, timed well, and here comes Magus. Right behind him, tries to dive back in, gets away, and the op's posted. We got Hunter in the corner. Finally, Vitality again with a bit of an edge. Magus back sight. Bomb to be picked back up. Hunter, what can you offer? This utility is such a nuisance for him, but he still has a chance at this 1v1 duel, and he gets through smoke. Behind ZywOo, sticks the barrel to the back of his head. Kovac's blood coursing through his veins, but he's slain by Magisk from the back sight. It may have cost ZywOo, but the op gets picked back up, and Vitality find their 3rd round with 2 players still alive and kicking.
Yeah, he nearly found a path in the jungle. but even Hunter wasn't good enough. This re-aggression was so solid, and I mean, even though Apex, I think, only got one more kill right there, got some extra damage in the back, that sets up Magisk beautifully. And again, cameos, new players coming in to help out. It's been dupreeh in the past, now Magisk.
Another nade comes out. Perfect. Alexi, Nico also added to a dangerous tally of low players. dupreeh able to dive back with a teammate by his side. What about Hunter?
Ooh, he's trying to speed up.
Oh, but he looks the wrong way. And so Magisk easily ends him. And Alexi with m0NESY both still so low from that initial utility fight that goes down on Banana fight.
It's so one-sided. We even have counter utility coming in, but theirs are better. However, Jack.
Not over.
Yeah.
Smokes both ways. Apex. Oh! He dies to Jax.
And they smoked a molly. They had CT open for a second. Jax turns his attention back. Two players coming in to retake the exact same spot.
He's holding the angle. He's got two of them walking in, both from the same side. Jax, instant execution. He's on 3 kills already. P250, but ZywOo turns his head, and it's Finland's finest to close out this one and give G2 their 8.
Yeah, man, like Alexi right there to help Jax out. Beautiful crosshair placement, right? Leave it to Jax. That was a quick one, and that free frag, I mean, Apex's spray took all but 30 minutes here. Jax did not see anything for the first half of that. He needed to die in that spot. But he was the one with the death note. He was the one writing down names, and that's...
As he just gets all the way back into the bomb site, finds his cover. dupreeh's inside of a smoke. Dangerous game versus Alexi, but he comes out on top. A barrel stuff as a B hit wants to come in, but with 12 seconds, fire on their feet. And Apex, oh, he gets swarmed, but Masuda locks in 2 kills. Is there enough time? m0NESY jumps up.
Oh my God.
It's so close.
They let him pass.
It's on. 3v2. And Vitality all back in their spawn. A frag, a flash, a kit on dupreeh, but m0NESY deep and waiting, and delivering already. Who's next? It could be ZywOo, one of the world's best, versus one of the youngest. An off duel, and he nails it! Headshot in from m0NESY. His clutch so good, and Hunter helps to close it.
Wow.
With just enough time on their side, that's 10.
A game of milliseconds. Apex cannot complete the spray once again. Another spot, an extra kill would have been the end.
And Masuda nearly does what he has to, backside.
Yeah, and then we have the player in CT crack spotting where the bomb hasn't crossed yet and allows for a second for that to take place. G2 couldn't have fought back if he wanted to. They had to go and get it down.
Spreads a little bit, and he still has that pocket to hold on to, so this is a very tough look for G2. Jax gets one, but he is silenced. Hunter, way too much to ask, turns it around towards Coffins with a ton of damage. Oh, imagine if he had just a little more time. But with that, Vitality take themselves a measly 4th round, and they need to collect themselves if they want to turn around Inferno. If not, it's Nuke. We'll see you in a second.
Will it be the case?
Pistols have been weird between these two teams.
Yeah, between the conversions and the pistols one.
Oh, Nico gets gushed.
Damn.
And taken down. It's Masuda with the answer.
I'll keep saying that. It's an important story for him. And I think, you know what? There is a correlation between playing well and calling well. We see some...
Hunter in the corner. Alexi with a nade out. That's going to draw the attention. MP9. Oh! And Alexi comes back with the 5-7. We got Alexi still trying to hold down Art. He delivers again. dupreeh comes through with the kill, but Jack's inside a pit. They've got it. Oh, they hold.
Oh, we were just looking for 11-6, and now it's 12-5.
Pistols don't mean anything.
Nope, not at all. I mean, the setup, it was inspired. They weren't sitting there and waiting. They had 4A. They had the Cubby in play, Hunter with the best gun in that position, and Alexi to draw attention. And Alexi from a month ago does not get this kill right here. Okay, that's the difference.
Sliver of a second. Ice cold is Alexi B.
Look at the deep control.
Ooh, m0NESY hanging on. Jax comes out, saves him. And then Hunter also here to try and help, but it's all Alexi. Ooh. Attacking it from the back. Bomb's been dropped, unfortunately, for Apex. He could have just had a chance to sprint in. Goes for the Deagle duel, and Alexi and Nico layer on top of one another to give us 13 rounds to G2. And what a world that is.
Oh no. Okay, now he's up to the plate.
Oh, it's a bit of a test. And the Glocks get through him. Fast flank out from Hunter. Once more, bomb will be dropped. So in one of these moments where Vitality are just maybe looking for a plant, if even. Ooh, Dupree. He'll get silenced by Hunter. That is 14 rounds for G2, 2 away. Just tidbits of damage. Bomb plant comes through. Flash is being sent in. Nico tries to chase them. That's team damage, though, on top of it. So a tough spot for these last 2 Ts to try and hold on. m0NESY, quick off counter. There's another from Hunter. A 1v1 for Magisk. m0NESY pressing up. Magisk slides right in. And Vitality are going to give us just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's something good, at least. Yeah, a nice attempt there in the clutch, but even better played from Magisk, right? Didn't play it scared, came forward, try to get a nice off angle, punish m0NESY for that shoulder pleat that he loves to do. And the flash is solid. I mean, yeah, I'd be kind of frustrated too. Couldn't ask for a better situation. They were blind. I mean, they're aiming at CT spawn. You're gonna die sometimes. No big deal.
I like that from Magisk. Doesn't hide back on Banana. Keeps sliding it in.
Wow. It's like Thomas the Tank.
Smoke grenades down at his feet. He's got a bit of a pocket to play around. Oh, but he gets tagged to 40. That's not ideal. And ZywOo's trying to find him. Meanwhile, m0NESY grabs away the attention because he drops that bomb. ZywOo's not forgetting about the possibility, but now ZywOo's all alone. And Jax just sitting in a smoke takes all the life out of Vitality. m0NESY's rotate comes through.
Jax is so insane.
He sits on the bicycle.
4A locked in.
Oh, perfect peek. Hunter takes 2, but we've got a little life here from Vitality. Alexi barely standing. Jax again from bicycle. Now this guy saw nothing but gray smokes last round. Now it should be made easy, but Magisk has other ideas. Vitality fighting tooth and nail to try and keep this one going, and sure enough, they find that bomb plant back sight. Both CTs with kits, neither with utility. Oh, Magisk!
Whoa, okay.
Suddenly finds another headshot, and that is an invitation for Alexi to leave. Vitality continue on.
It feels like that would have absolutely been the game. Just looking for dignity rounds, it feels like.
The pieces are in place here for G2. They could end this with the upset. A round they're not supposed to win. Dupree, his back's open. Jax, double headshot, 5v3 for G2.
And enough is known now with the boost and the second player that peaks, so they might rush this. But Nico says no. Shuts the door in their face.
Just when you thought Vitality had a chance, Nico reminds him who's boss. His Desert Eagle burned out from the corner. P250 here for Alexi. We've got something back, but there's the spam from Jax, and he has absolutely cranked it up a notch. Apex still alive here, half health, with 2 more to take. And while it is a scare, he could still stop them. 30 seconds, bomb on his back.
m0NESY's just a pawn. He's only got this USP. I mean, this is possible. We've seen Apex number of times. 1v3, 1v2 in this match.
Apex looking. Oh, m0NESY with just the sidearm ends up closing on Inferno, but that is Jax. France's finesse, as all of a sudden he takes to the top of the scoreboard after such a sad showing on Dust 2. A dominant. To figure out our last grand finalist, Lisbon, you know what to do!
Oh. Just fills me with joy.
Let's go!
I'm finna shed a tear. This is gonna be a movie. You better believe it. It's all going down right here on Nuke.
Elimination on the line. And we get the quick stack outside Squeaky. Magisk on top of Hut. Apex in the corner. And just on the other side of it is m0NESY and Jax. We got a quick clash set. And m0NESY's head gets popped. Access denied. Finally start to shoot through it. Apex able to get into the corner. Bomb gets dropped though. ZywOo finishes off Hunter. Oh, and then he chases him in. Apex decides that A site is closed for business.
Okay.
Ooh, Alexi seeing a little bit of skin, but oh, Magisk nice and clean. from the back of that A site. Jax down empty-handed. We're talking 5 alive for Vitality.
Yeah, well done.
AK's Galil. Let's go. This time, door is off the hinges. Nice little pop flash here from Alexi. Oh, he gets them blind, but a quick recovery from Magis. Apex spams through and finds the head of Jax, but up from the rafters is Magis. Oh! And with a shot through that smoke, he ends it.
God damn.
A gun round turned to mincemeat.
Yeah, they popped off a series of fireworks there, all different angles, all collapsing down. I mean, a bunch of spots where it feels like T's get 1 kill and things get sketchy. But look how many CTs are delivering in this position, especially Magis from up top. Not even blind towards the end of it. We've got an animated ZywOo as well.
This is all on ZywOo.
What the hell?
Headshot on Alexi first.
It's info for him.
Nico executes one from the backside. ZywOo's looking for a pocket of protection, and he does get away, but on 34 health. Hunter killing him through the hut wall. m0NESY could double back. Now, it's not a collapse following the pistol, but it's sure enough a round they have no business winning. The fact Jax is still alive, that kill he gets through smoke, unreal. Nico, he's gonna try to stop Masuda, and it feels like this rotate through heaven is closed, but Masuda will get the headshot eventually. Still, way too late and not nearly enough. G2 with a robbery in round 4.
Dude, you know, the most lucky kill of all time, right? A 1-deke through smoke from like 30 meters away. Jax gets that, but where do they go from there on low utility? They get a 1 smoke inside of Mini. They take advantage of all this space outdoors. They touch grass, if you will. They get to heaven. Nico pretends they're simple in the site, gets revenge, okay? And I mean, everybody works together, right? Even the first peek from Alexi is info for Nico. Dude, enough time.
Here it is, the boost. It comes through, so m0NESY will get caught, but the push-up from Alexi actually gets pistoled down as well. B-site is your answer. And Jack's gonna plant that bomb in time. Nico's still waiting in heaven, and if they use that vent, they are dead as can be. Sure enough, 2-bullet tap into Magisk. And that could just be the evacuation plan from Vitality because they leave the round with as much as they came in with.
That's like magic, right? They have not only 2 A-site lurks, 1 player in heaven, and they've taken B control properly. But it's 3 straight for G2.
Rumblings of a good T side going.
1 in this situation.
Oh, ZywOo sees 1 cross, 2 cross.
Oh, he doesn't hit the shot.
He's gonna try to climb up into the rafters.
He moves.
Masuda gets called down. ZywOo, he gets killed trying to jump up. It's Jax. Double entry into the B site.
That was powerful.
4v2 off the back of it, and G2 find that route yet again.
That was filthy. And ZywOo doesn't push up the control steps. He also had the rotation out to the back of control window. But this is another round where Alexi gets his lurk off as well. I mean, he's been the aggressive lurk getting down the vent.
Hands on an A4, fast nade. Blows the door off. Oh no! Apex.
Oh, he reloads while watching.
And that is a costly error. Jax has got himself another double kill.
They don't know about ZywOo.
And he's been looming around these boxes. Excellent flashbang. Jax is on the hunt, and he gets denied. But ZywOo's down to 9. That is massive impact coming out of Jax. ZywOo's gonna try to keep on fighting, and the wall bang in from Nico. Clears credit card from inside garage to start the 1v3.
Could he put that together? I've actually never seen someone even attempt that wall bang.
Now that's set up by Jax, right? 2 kills and the assist. Oh! And Dupree flanks him, ends him, and ties this game at 4.
Yeah. Oh man, that was that was actually incredible that ZywOo got his 2nd kill. I mean, he got his first one off the spam off the side of Mini after denying the Jax refrag. This was Jax on a mission. I mean, the most beautiful part of this round was the flash that they even threw to clear him out, right? Yes. They could have thrown bodies at that situation, and it still would have looked pretty legitimate, but they went and threw in that extra layer. And again, one thing that G2 have been really good at doing.
Mini soon to fade, but they just have no vision. And sure enough, Magisk offers us a hold, but he loses his support. Masuda can come up from vent, and he's gonna have to. Apex from heaven saves them with 2 kills. And young Monacy swaps to the AK. 12 seconds, can't find anything as Apex, a trio of kills, keeps Vitality in the lead.
Oh, the huge play right there is a smoking hut, right? Even though Hunter gets the kill through it, the rest of the players cannot scale, and then the smoke comes up, and Mini, that was a position where we saw Apex come into Masuda's spot, send him downstairs just in case, because again, they had passive positions outside, watching for just a mini lurk. They didn't know if there were no smokes outside, could G2 have still crossed? That was a question on their minds. But because I think they're up ranker, I think either Magisk.
Dodging the utility as it comes out. Sure enough, Alexi's easy, and the second one is his as well. We've got Apex in the bomb site, and Nico hunting over top of him.
Monacy has a molly.
That could be destined for Apex, but what about his teammates? Here comes Nico, shut down by Apex. He turns this around, and Hunter clears the corner. CT's looking for their impact. Door soon to be swung, bomb stopped, op shot from Monacy, 10 seconds. He tries to fake plant, now he's gonna have to commit or simply get these kills, and Dupree duels in the open to give Vitality 6. Ooh. Apex gotta unbind that right click. Masuda, uh-oh. He doesn't get the kill, and there's a whole pack of T's right behind the first, but
the kill is so fast.
Will bring one. Op shot missed by ZywOo.
Oh no.
B-site under pressure, and he knows it. Apex will finish off what Masuda got started, but now they're able to get out through that smoke. Apex will bring one with him. ZywOo still missing shots and giving a little bit of space here. He gets dinked from a distance. What is Jax made of? Unarmored Tech 9 impact. Alexi trying to push his up close. Can't quite kill ZywOo, knows Magic's out. That's all 3 CTs confirmed. And Jax, soon to be in a world of hurt, playing with the doors. They're gonna go ahead and smoke him off. He would love to find a gun. He wishes he had Kevlar. He's got smokes on both sides, and they're just gonna stick that defuse right in front of him, killing him in the end.
Oh, well handled. It got a little scary because of when they killed Masuda.
It's Dupree popped. Apex slides into Mini, makes a ton of sound on that one though.
Yeah.
So what can Alexi piece together here? Ooh, there goes Masuda.
Oh, and they have vents. Oh.
ZywOo, did he just see the legs? May not matter. He's losing players all over the place, and he just opened those doors, so Alexi lurks right into the back of his head, and we've got G2 with a very comfortable round 12.
Yeah, I feel like the timing played a huge... sorry, the audibles played a huge factor right there with the first kill, first of all.
So with that, G2 finding a 5th. Oh, and right at the end, poor Magisk, no save. And that just opens up what was already a wide open door to get down secret.
Yeah.
Nico, quick kill onto Magisk. I feel like I heard a bullet fire, and suddenly there's a CT dead. Alexi and Jax give him a helping hand, and sure enough, B-site yet again falls the way of G2. Tied game.
Vitality, they were playing a style of Nuke, which was like a 5-man cross outside of Nuke. A lot of not very many vent drops, a couple of full execs. It's a style that made them who they were when they took down Na'Vi back at the fall final, when they actually had some of their biggest wins.
They'll grab what they can in the meantime. That's a bomb plant and a retake needed to close out this CT side. A CT side that started with a pistol, bounced back from 4 in a row from G2, Whoa. And now have left G2 in a strong stance to try and close. Hunter, he sees a lot of bodies coming in from Secret, a lot of wounded bodies for Nico to close in on. And Monacy, despite the lesser health, well, he's not even needed. Nico, in the meanwhile, tearing them all up. And Vitality, they had a huge advantage for this retake, but suddenly they're outnumbered and they are stranded in the back of this site. Control kill for Nico, a tap to end it, and that is 4 as G2 take the lead, and we go into the last half of the second semifinal.
Alexi will be very important if they pull this off over here at Clock.
Oh, 2 shots go down. Oh, he's tapping. He's tapping. And ZywOo's got an answer for only a moment.
Okay.
G2 start the CT side with an easy pistol win.
Yeah, the captain leading by example, doing a little bit of what Apex has been. In the right spot, hitting the right shots from the Clock.
2 shots for the first one, 3 bullets for the second. Monacy, Hunter, also keeping it clean.
Ooh. And G2, I mean, they don't often win pistols.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, actually, excuse me.
Yeah,
this is ZywOo looking through it. Hold on. This is all set up. This is meant for ZywOo to catch a kill inside of A.
Oh, that move.
Hunter tries to chase. Masuda gets away with a single point of health. And we are keeping eyes on Dupree all the while. He's starting to get into heaven. Monacy about to get shot in the back of the head. Jax is down beneath. He looks up. Whoa! Dupree just bends bullets down. And we've got Vitality squeezing into the A site. No bomb plant needed.
That was hot. That was so nuts, that shot. I mean, there is a high-low advantage, but when you're sitting down there and you can pick any spot in the back of the site, it can be hard to hit that shot. Here, the flank comes in, gets shut down. That's Alexi finally coming through the ramp push. He actually left ramp, went back to heaven, came back to ramp later while it was still open and pulled off that full flank. Of course, some of these kills could have made the difference, but ultimately, they left heaven open entirely.
G2 have been on the receiving end of those losses.
Monacy might... Oh, nope. They don't boost.
Might what, miss? Not this kid.
Ooh, they don't boost for the pick.
So they pay the price. They group back up, exchanging nades, minute mark. Nico could come up from vents at a moment's notice. Jax lays into Magisk. Here it is, Nico stops bomb. And that is an open route to wrap back around Squeaky. Now the two CTs in lobby, incredibly low, but Jax keeps going, and Alexi will sweep away that last one. So we've got G2 surviving some very close fights. So he shies away from the fight, but doesn't disappear. Still a threat. Here's a fight in from Apex. Oh. Zywoo also opened. We've got Hunter in the backside, confirmed by Masuda. A slow creep up to him. Don't forget about the bomb. That's still back in T-spawn. And Monacy, he was ahead of that molly. But Masuda takes his head off, and instead of waiting in the back of the site, Hunter gets aggressive. Masuda comes back. He's been shaved off, and the frag grenade, that should find him. He's dead to Nico instead. He tries to turn his attention back. Nico sprays for another, trying to hold off on lobby control. Such little HP, and he is taken down to 6, but at least he gets away. Is there anything left in this round for him, or does he just have to concede? It's chance. Gone. It slides by. Vitality double digits.
Yeah, that was solid, man. That was solid. I don't even know how they pulled off that upper attack so well. The game continues to be real.
I can't believe he hit that headshot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Map feels kind of small here from the T side.
Oh, Jax, he falls down. Burned off the rooftop. Hunter, he swings out, but the moment he strikes one down, he's dead. Masuda from down beneath. 2 kills into the A site. And Alexi stranded inside of the smoke towards ramp. He's dead. Kills Magisk in the back, but that is Vitality officially in the lead.
Okay, and they pull out the upper exec after Magisk gets Monacy to fall back a bit. That's all they need. The flashes were so damn good. Jax falls out of heaven, and I'm not sure, he must have fallen out blind as well. We see that assist coming in from Apex. Not a fun way to lose. Oh, Vitality.
Hunter sulks into the vents. Oh, Nico, what is that? Oh. 2 kills from over top of the smoke. He must have been on big blue box.
Yeah, he was, honestly.
Ooh.
An equally fierce shot back, but it is 4v3.
Monacy waits. Oh, is that what you wanted?
Ooh, they baited it.
Missed shot in Magisk. He clamps down on it. Double door peek. Hunter's waiting to just throw himself up this, or if they back up, he's got it! What? That's a scope shot? Zywoo falling down into it, and he just crushes them. But if they win this round, then they are truly stomped. Flattened, and their hopes meek. Zywoo peaks, stops Alexi B, and Jax is dead!
He does the unthinkable again. The scope to the floor in the vents.
Explain yourself.
This is Hunter's freest frag.
Sayonara as he falls into him, and these 2 follow-up shots.
Remember that 15-12 round with the scout from the back of the site?
Damn right I do.
Damn, echoes of himself.
As opposed to letting them go, he's gonna try to come back at this. Apex looking to come up from vents. I'm telling you, these CT pistols, they're in the right positions. There's Hunter from behind the box. G2 with a little life left in him. Jax has got another, and Monacy still trying to find them, but where have they gone? There's one to wrap back. Dupree, point blank. but it's ZywOo yet again. And he knows that Alexi's back there, and he is done for. G2 will not go down without a fight.
Crushed in the crossfire, taking the fight to m0NESY at the ramp one more time, trying to bait him. But you can't bait the Flash. Now ZywOo's been great, but this was even a bit too much. And just when we were about to write him off, he appears.
Back into his original position. Is the oh
What?
m0NESY, he was
He's
pushed
still
up close.
Oh my God. What a spot to be in. We're crossing 45 seconds. He's scaling the side of
And
Mini.
Alexi, he's inside of the smoke. This is ice cold. Oh, but he gets found out by Magisk. But how does m0NESY go from one side of the map to the other? He hits that. A warning sign to Masuda of what's to come. And as they get pushed downstairs, Hunter was meant to hold. Instead, Dupree gets a little bit of space, and Masuda gives us more.
A headshot, but no frag.
Vitality on the brink of 15. Jax and m0NESY, a 2 versus 3, low health for Masuda. He survived that wallbang prior.
No, they're
And they fall back.
Oh, they're giving it up. The Masuda
Vitality.
trade.
That is it. 15 locked in, 3 rounds to close.
They pulled that off. Hunter, no damage. The glass is broken for him too. Though he's happy to take that fight every day of the week. But Dupree, fourth quarter player, comes through with that headshot. Him and Masuda, the two guys you want to get entries. Grabbing them both. Setting Vitality up for success.
Alexi doesn't want to get stagnant, decides to peek, but now he's 2-scoped in. And if that peek comes from the right side, a missed shot. And Magisk is suddenly right back into it. Him and Apex looking to go downstairs. Dupree on the other end. Missed shot from m0NESY.
Oh, but they're avoiding him.
20 seconds. They can't go anywhere else. m0NESY, he's trying to draw it back. He's trying to fight on both fronts. He lands it.
The bomb!
That's the bomb.
10 seconds.
They've got to go recover. m0NESY's still alive. But Apex answers, and with it, it has to be Jax. If he stops the plant. Oh, that's la finesse. Jax keeps this going.
An absolute labyrinth of a maze to find your way out of. And they figure it out. Distractions everywhere. Flanks on flanks. 2 ops. Refrags. A whole damn movie in 1 round.
Hunter sits on top of Hut.
Here's the call.
Do they deliver? Oh, he gets it. Magisk though burns him. Jack's backside dead after just the 1. Alexi, maybe a spray, maybe a spam. Could he hit the mark? No, sir. Bomb's planted. And he gets damaged down to 23. A 3v3 to try and close this semifinal. Apex decides to take a chance and get inside of Mini. And Alexi's buying time. He wants Nico and m0NESY to get into the equation. They're both gonna try to come at this from Squeaky. And Alexi, oh no! He jumps over, he gets gunned down. m0NESY's able to answer. ZywOo, oh, he can't deliver. And now Magisk in the back of the site. Point blank, oh! That's Vitality in a grand finals.
Oh! The upper anchor on the CT side, doing it in the post plant from his favorite position. How sweet is that juice?
900 days since the Danes